What's good, HHSB crew? It is your boy, the Hype Head Sneaker Beast, and I'm back with another video for you guys today. So listen, today we're gonna talk about something, man. We're gonna talk about something that a lot of y'all don't want to talk about. I see a lot of these. I see them all over the place. I'm walking on the street and I'm like, I see them on the restaurant, I'm like, I see them online, I'm like, but hey man, we gotta talk about it. So if you guys are ready to go ahead and get into this video, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now for more sneaker content like this. If you guys want to see more content like this, more unboxings, more topics that we just want to talk about, you guys want more sneaker giveaways, make sure you go ahead and subscribe right now, drop a like and leave a comment letting me know how I'm doing. But without further ado, let's get into it.
Look. You up.
All right, so we're back, man. We have to talk about this. So this was actually a question that someone actually posted in the Kicks community, and I felt like it was a good opportunity to kind of address it and talk about it with the rest of the crew members, man, because it's really something that is kind of prevalent in the sneaker community. We talk about it a lot, but we don't, it's kind of one of those things that you kind of like shrug off to the side. Like, and some dudes have a real adamant opinion on it, and some guys are just real lax on it. But I want to talk to y'all about buying reps, replicas, fugazis, fakes. I want to talk to y'all about that. What do y'all think about purchasing reps? I mean, I know my own personal opinion. My personal opinion, as I've stated several times, when I purchase reps on accident, like absolute accident, that was just me not being able to legit check them properly, and that was my fault, but those are in the trash. That's a different story. But would you guys actually purchase a fake pair? Me, like I said, my opinion is different. I think a lot of people agree with me. If I can't have the authentic, original pair in the way that it was intended to be purchased, I do not want it. And I mean, that's just me personally. And I think that a lot of different factors go into if you're gonna purchase a rep. Like, I've seen some people say, hey, I'll purchase a rep so I could stock my legit pair and then just beat this pair up. But even in that situation, even in that case, I don't want to put that on the ground. I don't want to put that on my feet. I think it just comes from, it's a sense of pride, right? It's a sense of pride in knowing that you have the pair from the manufacturer that it was supposed to come from. You have the pair with the receipt, with the box, that smell. It's a lot of things that go into purchasing a pair. And when you hunt for that pair, right? Like, you're on Sneakers app, or back in the day when you used to get in a line, you know what I'm saying? You camped outside, right? You took the chance on Sneakers app at 9 a.m. Out of thousands of people, you were selected to win that pair. Doesn't that feel good? Right? I mean, it feels good, right? That part is the part that's the reason why I love sneakers. Sometimes it's not even about the sneaker in general. Not necessarily that one. Like, I always love to add to the collection, but a lot of times it's the hunt. It's waking up every day. It's getting in there and seeing if I'm gonna get the pair, versus the next man. So it's a sense of pride for me why I feel that I don't necessarily know I do know that I would never purchase a fake pair and wear them, sell them, or anything like that. But then there's guys on the other side of the spectrum who say, why spend $500, or maybe even more, $1,000? Why spend $1,000 on a pair of shoes? But then that's subjective. You gotta look at that. To some people, it's just a pair of shoes. It's just rubber and leather. But to me, it's not just rubber and leather, man. To me, it's a statement, right? To me, it's a way of life. It's a culture. So that's why I feel like there's a certain level of integrity that you kind of have. And hey, listen, I feel like I'm kind of I'm maybe sitting on my soapbox. Maybe I need to get off of a little bit. I know you guys, some of the guys who say, hey man, I purchase reps, that's just what I do. I don't want to say you guys don't have integrity. I don't want to say, anything negative about you guys. It is, first of all, let me say that it's not my place to judge you. It's not my place to judge your decision to purchase reps. I'm never gonna call a dude out yo, those are fake. I may notice it, right? But I'm not gonna say man, dude, why are you wearing fakes? It's not my place, and it's not anyone's place to do that or judge another man or woman based on what they can afford, right? What they can afford or what they mind purchasing, It's just my personal opinion, right? Everybody has an opinion. It's just my personal opinion that says I would never do that. But I think that there's certain reasons that people do it for. Some people just want to flex. And that, to me, that's the ultimate no-go. If you want to flex if you want to flex your phony pair of Travis Scott lows, you got them the same way that I got them, right? Like you were online with 3 accounts, 4 accounts, checking back and forth to see if you hit. If you're on sneakers app at 9 a.m., what if you didn't do none of that? What if you didn't do any of that? And you just say, you know what, I'm gonna bypass the whole hunt and I'm just gonna buy a fake pair. Really? No, I can't agree with that. I can't agree with that. As I look at this shoe right here, as I look at this pair, I remember where I was. I remember what I was doing. I remember how bad I wanted these when I first saw the picture. Not one time did I think, man, if I don't get those, I'm just gonna cop the phonies. I'm just gonna cop the fake pair, and I'm gonna wear those. I would feel a kind of way about that. I would feel it, and I know a lot of you guys agree with me. I know a lot of you guys agree with me in a sense that it's not, you're not bashing someone else for purchasing them. It's just your own personal opinion not to do it. And I really want to take some time to talk to the younger generation, the younger guys. A lot of you guys see all these pictures. A lot of you guys see the collection. A lot of you guys see other people's collections and you kind of get envious, or you may look at it and say, man, I wish I had that, or man, I can't afford that, but I want to look like that. You gotta pay your dues, man. Everybody has paid their, and I'm not gonna say everybody. I'm not gonna say everybody, because a lot of dudes, maybe live a certain lifestyle and they could just, purchase. I don't live that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that lifestyle where, I'm doing, whatever to get my pairs. You know what I'm saying? I'm a normal human being. I work. I have a lovely wife. We have a beautiful family, and we love sneakers. But if you're that kid, who's in high school, elementary school, even college, if you're that kid who sees all of these Instagram photos or all of these pictures on Bleacher Report or all of these new drops that are coming out, and you can't get that pair because maybe you don't have the money to do it, or your parents won't give you the money to do it, or something like that. Your time is coming, man. Your time is coming. It doesn't have to happen right now. It may not be right now, but you're the next generation of kit lovers, and that's what it's about. You think I got every pair of shoes I wanted when I was young? No, I saw my older cousins. I saw, older people in high school, seniors rocking the newest, the greatest. I'm in Adidas shell toes. Real talk, I'm in Adidas shell toe. I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't have mics. I had pairs, but I didn't have I may have had 1 or 2 pairs for the year. I seen dudes with 6, 7, 8 pairs. You know what I'm saying? Back then, that was a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we have to really just evaluate where we are and say, am I where I need to be to get these first? Can I afford these on my own? Before we start talking about buying these fakes, because buying a fake pair is not real. Let's just be honest. It's not a legit pair. It is not from Nike. It is not from Adidas. It is not from Balenciaga. It is not from, you know what I'm saying? It's not one of those, it's not it. I mean, that's just it. It's just not it. So I hope that, this may clear up a little bit. I don't really want to spend a crazy amount of time, talking about my feelings on reps. But I do want you guys to understand, like, yo, reps is just not my thing. I'm never gonna do it. I'm never gonna purchase them. I'm never gonna look down on another man or woman for purchasing reps. I just want you to really look at the reason why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing it because you have a legit pair and you don't want to mess them up, even though that's something that I wouldn't do, you know, to each his own, right? But if you're doing it to just flex pictures and come up with a story, I seen a beautiful comment, man. Like, yo, if you're going to come up with a whole backstory for, yo, my brother had an extra DS pair and these are them, and nobody could tell the difference, and come on, man. Like, what's the point? You're not really a kick lover. Like, you're not really into sneakers. That's not what you do. If you would do that, you're just not. You're just not. But man, look, you know, that is my opinion on buying reps. I personally would not purchase reps ever. There's an entire sneaker YouTube channel dedicated to option B. Like, I've seen it. I mean, and he makes valid points sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He says, like, yo, you can't tell me that these aren't made in the same factory. Maybe they are. You can't tell me that, but they didn't get that stamp of approval for a reason. You know, it could be B grades. It could be materials that just aren't the same. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a certain level of purity, and I'm a purist in that sense, where I want it directly the way that it was intended for me to have. I don't want the stitching is a little off, or we had to use scrap pieces, or you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean. Like, option B is for some people, option A is for others. And, you know, there's definitely a gray area in between. But you guys know your boy the Hype Head is not really for the whole rep game, not for the fakes. And if you are, no beef here. Hey, all props to you, man. If you are interested in buying reps, or if you have reps, or if you think reps are the way to go, hey man, best of luck to you. But listen, on this side, y'all already know what it is. But man, until next time, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel right now. Drop a like and leave a comment letting me know how I'm doing. Remember, if you guys want content like this, and you want more sneaker related content, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel, and make sure you turn on that notification bell so you get all of the new videos as soon as they drop. Until next time, it is your boy, the Hype Head Sneaker Beast. I'm gone.